welcome, welcome to the channel. And today I'm back with another video. And today I'm going to be talking about how would I continue the Halloween franchise from Halloween 6, The Curse of Michael. Now, I already know there's going to be some hate in the comments. Number one, I love The Curse of Michael Myers. I do think the whole controlling thing could have been thrown out the window, but other than that, I really do enjoy The Curse. Now, how do you continue on from The Curse of Michael Myers? Now, right off the gate, if you announce that they're doing a sequel to The Curse of Michael, people are gonna have a fit of rage. But I'm telling you, there's something there. I don't know what's there, but something's there. Okay, start off with the basic premise. You can make a Halloween 6. Okay, you're going to mention the Thorn. You probably say, oh my god, this dude's going to mention the Thorn. Yeah, I'm going to mention the Thorn, you kind of have to. But I'm going to retcon, Michael being controlled, and that's his origin. I'm retconning that. I would have it somewhere in the script that that's not Michael's origin, that's not how he came to be. He was never controlled. Now again, you make people angry from doing that, but again, I want this film to be successful and be loved, so I gotta do that. And this is a hard task to handle, and really, I've been wanting to get into script writing. I love making music, I love doing YouTube videos, I love writing music. Um, why not, why not I try to take a stab at doing screenwriting and actually pitch it to a studio? That'd be something. But this would be a hard thing to tackle because again, you would have to mention the Thorn, but I would retcon some things. Now, going on to that, do you have Tommy Doyle return? I want number one. Two, what do you do from this point on? Okay, number one, the baby. The baby. Now, you're probably sitting there asking, what baby? So the baby, Jamie's baby. That's who we're going to be following. That's simple. Done with the video. Just joking. But, yeah, Michael will be following. Essentially, the film is set in 2005 to or modern day, and essentially the story. And while I'm pausing because I'm thinking about it, I would have Laurie. Not Laurie. Do not have Laurie Strode in this, please. Just don't. But have Jamie's kid evolved in this. Maybe have her, or I forgot, but have Jamie's kid as a 16, 20, 21-year-old, 22-year-old in this film. And have the town of Haddonfield different. Like, Haddonfield, you've never seen Haddonfield like this. Haddonfield has forgotten about all of those murders, because again, the curse is keeping everything canon. So essentially that's what you're doing. But Haddonfield is totally different. Haddonfield has a different vibe, and I would really push for that. Haddonfield has a different vibe. It has a different vibe, a different feel, a different groove. Haddonfield just feels more joyful and more happy. And then when Michael comes to town, that's when you start to feel the doom, the gloom, and the eeriness and the sinister. And I would have atmosphere and music play a big part in this. Like a big part. And I would actually have the original score come. I would have the Halloween 6 score for this one. But I would tweak it a little bit to kind of mono-write. Can't talk today. Kind of tweak it a little bit. I would actually have the same person who did the music for Halloween 6 come back. I would have the same person who did Halloween 6, because I love the Halloween 6 soundtrack. So I have that guy come back to the score. I don't care how much I don't care how much the studio would have to pay the man the money. Keep the original score intact for a majority of the film. You're going to hear that original score from Halloween 6. And as well, you will hear the classic John Carpenter score in there. Kind of like a different type of score we've never really heard before. Because you're going to have that Halloween 6 score in there. You're going to have that John Carpenter original score. You're going to have a whole new score as well, while tweaking the original Halloween 6 score, while tweaking. I wouldn't mash everything up, but for each scene, for each part, it's something different. Like, like the guitars, like the electric guitars in Halloween 6, that would be kind of the mood. Like, like that one string from Halloween 6 where, like, Michael was chasing them and that guitar came on. Yeah. When that came on, okay, that one string would just be played when something's about to go down. Then have that music building up, and then in that music you hear that kind of new score, kind of like overlay stuff, but to where it sounds like, maybe even have John Carpenter come back as well. Maybe kind of do like a mashup almost of like different composers of different Halloween films. Maybe, and I will pay these people so much money just to come back to the like, most of the money will go to the composers. I will hire a new composer that we never seen on a Halloween film. I would get the guy who did Halloween. I would get John Carpenter and his son. I would get a new composer. I would get the Halloween 6 composer who did the music. I would get the Halloween 4 composer. I would even get Halloween Rob Zombie's composer. Rob was like, oh my god, you're really making this film. I'm not. It's just, I think that'd be pretty cool. Two, like, we talked about the score. We've talked about the score. We've talked about the score. We talked about the atmosphere. How will the atmosphere be and set? We talked basically what the story will be about. It will be evolving. It would be evolving around. The story will be evolving around. The child of Jamie. That's what it will be. Now, I don't think the child dies in Halloween 6. If the child dies in Halloween 6, there's a retcon it. Say the child's alive. I don't care. But that's what this story is mainly about. Is Haddonfield is just so happy, and the kid of Jamie just doesn't know anything about Michael or even Jamie. Doesn't know anything, and I think that'd be pretty cool. And again, kind of playing faith, and not faith. I always get those words mixed up. Fate. Like how the original Halloween had fate. Like Laurie going to the Michael house and putting the key there. Michael seeing Laurie across the street from the school. All those things are fate. Kind of play that here almost. Because like when you see Michael on screen, because Jamie's baby was only a newborn baby. So even have that in the film, like Michael is just chasing this person just to chase this, person. Michael doesn't know that this is Jamie's baby. And I will actually have a moment where Michael, I love like having those moments where it shows that Michael is smart, or Michael overhears people talking, and he like perks up and he goes, "Oh," and when Michael finds out who she is, Michael just goes, he is angry, like he is angry. like I'm talking about like an anger we've never seen in a Michael before. Right? He's more vicious. He's more brutal. He's angry. He's out for blood in this Halloween film. He just wants her dead. That's his target. And to the mask, I would try my best to have a person recreate the Halloween 6 mask. I don't know if they have the molds or not for the Halloween 6 mask. I don't think they still have the molds. They might still have the molds because they made a Halloween 6 mask for H2O, but they never used it. You know, or I don't know. You know, it's so interesting because Halloween 6 wasn't that long ago. So where is that mask? Because again, I think it'd be cool. They took the Halloween 6 mask, and if it wasn't that damaged, like how the original Halloween mask is, take the original Halloween 6 mask and restore it and make it 8. That'd be so cool. Because I love the Halloween 6 mask, but to actually take the original mask, if you can, take the original mask and like restore it to what it used to look like, then kind of like de-age it almost, and kind of make the white more washed out and the hair more greasier and dark on the mask. That will look creepy. That will look probably one of the scariest masks. And going on in that, if you can't repair the original mask, okay, then you can just try to recreate the mask best way possible, hoping there's some molds or something out there. But if there's not any molds, then you can try to recreate the mold and the look. Because there's so many pictures of the Halloween 6 mask. Trick or Treat Studios even did a Halloween 6 mask. And there's so many. I think Halloween 6. Yeah, they did. So there's so many people that has references to Halloween 6 mask. If you have to remake the mask. But I want that mask to return. That exact same mask. If you got to recreate it. But I want that same mask, but I want it more washed out, the hair more dirtier, and I want some aging on it as well. And I want some, like, not torn like the Rob Zombie 2, but like torn like around the neck. There's like some flesh tone coming around the neck, like the paint starting to fade, but it's more washed out, but the neck is starting to fade out, you know what I mean? That'd be pretty cool. So that's how I would make a sequel to Halloween 6. It's just essentially have it revolving around Jamie's baby, having epic score, a good atmosphere, good cinematography, good everything, good acting, good everything. I would have a good looking mask, and so yeah, that's how I would do a Halloween 6. Let me know in the comments below how will you make a sequel to Halloween 6? I'm very curious to know, how would you make a sequel to Halloween 6? Would you want a Halloween 6 sequel? As I think about it, I say yes. I'm up for it. But yeah, I'll catch everyone in the next video. Big thumbs up. Please subscribe. Catch everyone in the next video.